All right, after a little bit of a hiatus there, we're back at the gym. I was sick with the flu, so I've been dealing with that, kind of recovering, and this is going to be the first day back. Um, yeah, so we're going to do chest and back today. Normally I start off with chest, but today I'm going to start off with back. Felt like why not do something different? And we're going to start it off with this plate loaded row. Dude, don't miss how much this hurts my chest. But we'll add a little bit more weight. I'm trying to do 3 sets, 8 to 12. That was a little bit higher, so a little bit more weight, bump us down, probably like closer to 10. 2 more sets, and every exercise is going to be it's going to follow that same structure. So 3 sets, 8 to 12. If I'm hitting 10, we're doing pretty good. Dude, I cannot express how bad that is hurting my chest. I might have to switch to doing this the last set, just one side at a time, because, dude, fuck, my chest hurts. Wow. It's not my chest so much as it's like my rib, dude. Oh, all right, let's be done with this. I really didn't care for this too much, if I'm being honest. Okay, we're gonna do lat pull downs. I'm hoping that I'll have some better luck with this. 'Cause honestly, the last thing that should just be a mulligan. That was not very good. Plus, now my fucking rib hurts. Okay, woo. Now we're cooking with gas. That felt way better. All right, I'm gonna do the seated cable row. And though I don't typically like doing movements that require 2 arms, or not that, but if I don't have to do each arm individually, I much prefer that. However, with the seated cable row, I found that when you work each side on its own, the pump feels way better, and I get it like the overall quality of the movement just feels better. So it's kind of worth it in my opinion for me. You can get a really big stretch and really squeeze. Oh my Lanta. All right. Wow. All right, I think I'm gonna move to pullovers or something chest related. All right, we're gonna do the lat pullover machine. Oh my god, that was pretty intense. Holy Christ. We'll do some more like that. That was feeling pretty good. This machine is a little bit awkward. My arms don't really fit right. So I'm kind of like having to hold it with my hands and it's kind of hurting, but felt good. Oh, Jesus. Whew. All right, let's clean this shit off. All right, I'm a creature of habit. No need to reinvent the wheel. We're going to do incline bench. Again, 3 sets, 8 to 12. We're going to see how this feels. Woo! That one was a weird set, but I'm okay with it. Let's be done with that. Ooh, it was like fast, but I don't know. I feel like it happened like. Okay, now we're gonna do chest flies on this Hoist Fitness machine. And honestly, I used to hate this machine, but I slept on it. It's pretty damn good. So if you don't use it, give it a try over the normal pec deck. See if you like it. Dude, that is wow. Woo. That really good stretch, good squeeze. And I don't even have a ton of weight on here, and that was feeling so. Telling you, give this thing a whirl. Also, give the machine a whirl. Ow. All right, let's move on. Okay, now I'm going to do these little dumbbell upper chest fly raise things, leading up with the pinky, up and across. This is no different than a low to high fly. Man, holy Jesus. Dude, that is tiring. It's effective though. I'm trying not to sway too much, so basically starting from stop. Oh my God. Whew. Okay. Oh my God. Whew. Let's move on to something else. All right, guys. I think that's actually going to be it. It's a shame being sick took away all my muscle mass. It withered away. Oh my God, lightheaded. All right, that's gonna be it. All right, guys. As I've said now like 3 times, that's gonna be it. Pretty tired. So for again, first workout back. I haven't really been to the gym in about 3 weeks. Last week I had the flu. In my 32 years of life, I never got the flu, and now I have, and that felt fucking miserable. Honestly, the worst part about it, I wasn't throwing up or anything like that, but my lower back hurt so bad. Like I initially thought I had a kidney infection. That's how, dude, I would just wake up in the middle of the night, just like nothing would relieve the pressure. I felt like I was being like squeezed by a giant, and it was so uncomfortable. But um, yeah, so I had the flu, and then I've just been kind of recovering since. And yeah, I think I definitely got some much needed rest, even if it wasn't my own choosing. But everything felt pretty good today, aside from that dude that first rowing exercise we did. Dude, it's like right under like my rib. It hurts so much. It's not, I don't think anything's broken, but something definitely isn't. Something's not correct, and it's kind of crazy. It's like my first workout back, and like the first thing I do, I literally now I got this thing. But that's like part of getting older, I guess. Or just kind of like how things work out sometimes. We're still gonna go to the gym and everything. Just got to keep an eye on that. But in all seriousness, I mean, I'm 32 now, but like I feel stronger and healthier and just overall better than I did in my 20s. I was overweight for, I'm still technically overweight, but um, I was, I'll say, more obese all throughout my 20s. And I don't know, it's kind of like people say, like, oh, once you hit 30, it's kind of, you start falling apart, the aches and pains. And there's all sorts of like memes about it on the internet. But I don't think it has to be that way. I think like if you don't really take care of yourself, you're not exercising, if you're not, I'm not even going to say eating right, but, just kind of having more of a control on the types of foods you're eating in the sense of you're not eating fast food all the time, you're not ordering out all the time. Basically, if you just are eating somewhat well in that regard, where you're not really eating out, and you're not overeating, fuck it, even if you are a little bit, um, you probably won't necessarily feel that way if you're doing that and you're exercising. If you don't use it, you lose it. So if you're constantly moving and you're maintaining an active lifestyle, and that's even like yoga. Like even though I took time off, I kept doing yoga as I could, um, because not only did I feel like my body needed the stretches, but it's good for my mind. It also keeps me moving. It keeps my joints healthy. I think yoga is great for recovery. It's great for recovery, and especially people that are, spend a lot of time in the gym. If you do bodybuilding or whatever, like you're doing a lot of these isolation movements, but and you might be putting on size, but you're not necessarily focusing on your joints and mobility. So I think if you make your rest time like yoga time, you're kind of, you're kind of attacking well, I wouldn't say attacking your body, but you're kind of hitting it from all angles, so you got your workout component, and then you got your recovery component that's also strengthening your joints. So I think that weightlifting and yoga is a really deadly combo. Um, and and I have nothing to prove this, I have nothing to prove this, so take this with a grain of salt. But I do feel like the practice of yoga, stretching all of your tendons and muscles and like loosening all that up, I do believe that it helps. Well, it helps with my range of motion, but in the gym when I'm doing exercises, it's easier for me to go to really push the boundaries on a range of motion or really get good range of motion on an exercise, which then translates to better development of the muscle. Again, I have nothing to prove that, but that's what I like to think. So, it seems to be working, so I'm gonna run with it. But yeah, definitely you got to be doing at least something. And yeah, so a little bit of a rant there, but I'm gonna cap it. Tomorrow we got arm day, and yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Trying to get right back into the swing of things. I appreciate your patience, but hey, life fucking happens, so it is what it is. Remember to stay beautiful and that you are loved. See ya.